an unexplored land, rife with gods, scenic beaches, and brave new frontiers. Welcome to Errithum, and may the gods be with us. We enter Errithum at a time in history when no one can afford to grieve your death for long. Welcome back to Errithum. Our normal DM, Marco, is being a lazy bitch this time, and I'm DMing instead. So, I will be your DM for Gods Be With Us, a one-shot which will take place over a series of episodes, and I am joined by Marco.
Hey guys.
Carmen.
So,
Jackson.
Hello.
And Ellen.
hi.
Brilliant. So, that's aside again. Let us begin. So, we open on a small chapel, pews hung with black cloth. It's the kind of black cloth where you can tell that it hasn't always been black, but it's been dyed so out of necessity. In the front pew is a man in tears, as the priest is at the pulpit addressing the crowd, which has filled the pews and spilled over into the aisles and is now pooling at the back to respectfully watch the close of the funeral procession. It is in this lake of misery that a recent migrant is attempting to console the inhabitants of the small town and assure them that their loss and suffering will ebb away in time. His words a mere drop in the ocean when compared to the wails of, "O Paladine, who shall bring justice for these souls?" and "Bring the wretched folk to answer for their crimes." All in all, a typical Sunday for the small coastal colony of Crownwell. Not that our dwarvish friend Jonathan Black would know that. He's only been here a week, and certainly didn't expect the governor's wife and daughter, very respectable and public figures, to be disemboweled on the steps of their home.
Oh jeez.
The cries and wails die down to sobs as the priest calls to order and recites the lives, achievements, and virtues of the once lost, and caps off the proceedings with the traditional "the drop of blood on the glowing earth," and the crowd echoes back, "will awaken the woeful rebirth." The people slowly rise and flood out into the streets, into their lives. I mean, these people have things going on, people to meet, places to be. As the people wash around you and out of the doors, Jonathan Black, what do you do?
Jeez. I don't know. I guess I want to go back home.
Okay, so you join them. That's good. Okay.
Am I currently living in like an inn or something, or do I have?
Yeah. So you would still be like staying at a tavern or an inn.
Or like an
still,
Airbnb.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Still looking for a respectable sales representative for houses. What are they called?
Real estate agents.
Real estate agents.
Yeah.
Thanks.
What is the town called?
Crownwell.
Crownwell.
Like Cromwell, but with crown.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can you repeat the thing that you said?
Yeah,
So a drop of blood on the earth.
A drop of blood on the glowing earth will awaken the woeful rebirth.
And this is the governor's wife and daughter.
The governor's wife and daughter, yeah. Okay, cut 2. Watching the spectacle of grieving people are a beautiful tiefling woman and an intricately scarred lizard folk man. They see the congregation shrouded in black, leaving the chapel crying, only to pull off their veils, wipe their tears, and put on their best customer service smile as they pass by the recently arrived interlopers. With a polite nod, cheerful greeting, and optimistic proclamations of a good day, they go about remanning the empty stores, cafes, and taverns, seemingly mindful that their grief comes second to the needs and wants of visitors. Okay, Sophia and Hidrenrak. Give me perception checks.
13.
13 and...
Sorry. Perception will be 19.
19. Brilliant. Okay. So, as you two watch, as you watch the church door, 3 people issue in a heated discussion. When they see you, their faces turn grave and they go silent and into the nearest tavern. They are followed by a grinning woman who joins them in the tavern. What do you guys want to do?
Unwanted as usual, I guess.
Nothing odd this time.
Mm.
Wonder who's dead.
Just common folk, I guess.
As always.
Do you want to head into the tavern and see what we can find out? Might be a job for us.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Great. So as you guys are crossing the street to go over to the tavern, we cut across to rolling into town on the back of a carriage is a young lady looking like she's ready to party and fuck shit up. Donning a gleaming new breastplate and shield, accentuated by a crystal-encrusted hairband and ivory crescent moon hung low around her neck, Daisy Carney is a prime example of the fashion-forward youth flowing out of Fort Harrison's Navy outpost. A model of modern life, Daisy has come to spread the word of her god and celebrate life and death as one. Not fearing the ridiculously bad sunburn she'll get from partying all day and fighting all night. How about you give me a perception check too?
21.
21. So you catch a glimpse of this grinning woman as well. And as she meets your eye, she starts chuckling a little. And you can feel that her chest is kind of feeling heavy. It's almost like you have a connection with this woman.
Oh, that kind of heavy.
Ooh. All right, what do you want to do?
I would like to stop the carriage, get out, and walk up to this woman.
Are you sure you want me to drop you right here? I mean,
Yeah.
the Airbnb is just down the road.
No, drop me here.
Okay, that'll be like 25 silver.
I'll throw it at him and get out.
All right,
Yeah.
so you go after the grinning woman?
Yeah, the chuckling woman.
Brilliant. Okay, so you 3 are in the tavern now. Let's cut across to Jonathan.
Okay, so I realized what I do actually want to do, because going back home seems like missing out on a fantastic opportunity. I'd like to find some of the mourners that I'm guessing in the week that I've been here, I've probably gotten to know some people a little bit.
Yeah.
So I want to go to the ones that I know a little bit, so that they'll sort of trust me. And I want to go to someone that might be probably not the most intelligent person.
Oh, okay. Not the most intelligent person. I guess you would have become acquainted with the town farmhand, who is brother-in-law to one of the most esteemed real estate salesmen.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah.
I want to go to him. Was he mourning at the...
Everybody was.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
seemed like he was genuinely affected by this. He
Yeah.
wasn't just like, oh no, this person has died and I should pretend to be sad. Cool. I wanna find him wherever he is.
Yeah, he's probably just outside the door. I mean, everybody was there, and if you followed him out.
Great.
Yeah.
I wanna go up to him and place my hand on his shoulder and kind of in a voice that's as comforting as possible tell him, look man, I don't know if you need a little something to kind of ease the pain, but I happen to have a couple of bottles of stuff that'll ease the melancholy, if you're interested, that is. Now, normally these things are quite pricey, but I mean, for a friend like you, I could do something at a really special price.
Oh, thanks, man. That's real kind of you, but
Yeah, just trying to help a brother out, you know.
So, sorry, how much is this moonshine?
So these aren't moonshine. This is a special concoction I brewed up myself. It doesn't just get you drunk. It really just melts away the grieving and melancholy and sad emotions. It just draws all of those out. Just kind of softens them away, and you feel much better afterwards. It's a special potion. They're only 15 gold each.
Oh, Damn.
Normally I sell them for 50, but for you, only 15.
You know what? How about you come along to my house? I think my mum would like some of those as well. I mean, she's going through a rough patch. I mean, only last month little Johnny died, and...
I mean, that's tragic. Anything I can do to help her out, I'd be happy. I'll go along with him then.
Okay, so he probably just lives like down the road.
Uh-huh.
So while you're walking with him, we cut into the tavern. So you guys pretty much burst into the tavern all after each other, following a group of 4 people who was just, aggressively chatting with each other. They are now sitting in the corner of the tavern, right next to the end of the bar. And the grinning lady, you can see, is handing out tarot cards. What do you guys want to do?
I will go and sit near the group that was having the argument, close to them, but not super close, and just try and listen in to their conversation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow him and sit on the other side of him. And I'm going to order just a water.
Water.
Just a water. So I'm drinking something, blending in.
You want a water?
I want a water.
Mate, you're at a tavern.
Yeah, but I don't want to get drunk yet.
Alright. So he gives you a pint glass of just the nastiest looking water.
I'm not going to actually drink it. It's just to have in front of me.
It's like sometimes just every now and then pull
Yeah, just
down
like-
to the floor.
I'm also going to try to inconspicuously just listen.
Okay, I'm gonna need perception checks.
Yeah.
Where did I put the... I had a sheet about this.
13 again.
14 plus 9.
It's a lot of...
You have a plus
That's
9 to perception?
Yeah, because I got proficiency in it, and my wisdom's 5.
So 23.
Yeah, so 23.
Good God, y'all.
Weird.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, your heightened wizard perception lets you distinguish the voices perfectly.
Sorry, did you say wizard or lizard?
Lizard.
The wizard lizard.
Why not?
That would have been great.
Okay,
King Gizzard and the wizard lizard.
so the guys that were, or the people that were arguing is one really tall white guy, full clad in armor, carrying his helmet under his arm, and he's just like, I understand what you're saying, but I don't think there will be any justice brought to this unless we return the scoundrel back here to face the proper laws and punishment. And it's rebutted by a younger looking and much shorter woman, black long hair in braids, who says, I disagree. I do not believe that this scoundrel, as you put it, should face any sort of punishment, but I do believe that he should be brought back to console the governor and bring meaning to the loss that he has befallen. And then a very tall, buff-looking woman with a great axe on her back is just like, this is bullshit. We should just cut off his head. Get out there, go into the forest, find his head, and just bring it to me. That is on point.
I lean into Severa and go,
Surveyor.
I like this one.
Agreed. And then I just chuck a little bit of water to my side.
The water splashes delicately on the floor. Daisy, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna head to the bar and get the strongest stuff, but just a little bit, and then openly glare at the grinning woman.
Sorry, you openly
Glare
glare. Ooh.
at the laughing woman.
She coyly glances up at you and is like,
I intensify my glare.
okay, so the barkeep slams 2 shots of whiskey in front of you. Sorry, man, this is the strongest stuff we got.
It's fine. That's what I get for coming to a communist place. I throw them back. Thank you
Cool.
for glaring.
Brilliant. The grinning lady gestures over to you, as in, come here.
adjust the bag. No, you come here.
Okay, give me a charisma saving throw.
Okay. Oh, it's a natural 20, so...
Oh, okay.
25.
You're just like planted there, not even feeling it. Okay. Let's see. What would she do? Hold on. What's your AC?
18.
18. Okay.
I'm just gonna do it to me.
You feel a force around your stomach. And you feel yourself kind of being dragged towards her physically. Like, not like emotionally, but you feel.
Bastard.
Yeah, it's like, you know that dance? Yeah, so you are being physically dragged towards her.
What the hell? I turn to the barkeeper. I'm like, is this your fault? This is because of your alcohol.
I don't control her. She's a
No,
regular. I
this is-
can't say
This
anything.
is your fault. And I'll just go along with it.
Okay, so you go over to her?
Well, I don't have a
Well,
choice.
okay, so you're over by her.
I'm there.
And you guys can hear that with those perception checks. She's like, hey honey, love your necklace.
Of course you do.
Yeah, so
Don't touch it.
totally on fleek.
Don't look at
Would you like to draw a card?
it. No,
Are you sure?
I'm very sure.
There's a lot of things in here that would be really great for you.
I don't believe in the future.
Give me a religion check.
I just don't believe in the future. Oh. Yeah, it's a 3.
Oh, okay. Shit. I was hoping you'd roll well.
Because I don't believe in the future.
Wait, you're a cleric that doesn't have like a good religion score?
No.
Don't you have proficiency?
She just graduated. Obviously, she wouldn't be good at this.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I just worship a dragon, that's all, okay?
Yeah, you think this is a whole load of bullshit.
Yeah.
That she's just offering you cards and it's like, oh, you're just gonna scam me.
Literally.
Yeah. I'm serious though, like this isn't a scam. You'll like get like actual stuff out of this. Like you know those boxes you can order in the post. It's like $20 a box,
Like a
and you get like
subscription box?
$500 worth of things included. That's what this is.
No, I'm
Like seriously, I'll
I'm
even
rich.
offer
I
you
just
a free
buy
one.
what I want. I don't need surprises.
Are you sure?
Yeah, flip over the deck. I'll choose.
Is it some sort of bullshit coupon book or something?
It's legit tarot cards.
Yeah, okay.
I don't trust this.
She's not a magical Karen. That's what you
Okay. You
I would like to try and take the cards, all of them, from her hand, and
You want to take all of the cards.
and flip them and be like, you choose one. That's what I want to do. I'm not gonna pick all of them.
Just for the listeners at home,
This is bad. This is so bad.
I feel like 3 out of 4 people out of my group here know what's going on. And those
Oh my
3
God.
are panicking.
Oh.
Okay, fine. I would just like to slap them out of her hands then.
Okay, so you're not taking the cards out of her hands. Oh, okay.
So, yeah, my divine entity says, just slap them, child.
Okay, roll me a luck check.
Oh, what?
A luck check. Here we go.
Oh.
What's your roll? Not one. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I mean, there are some tarot cards lying on the table, so not all options are open. Let me just.
Oh. Remember how I said to you, like, no matter how much you plan this one shot out, there's gonna be some sort of curveball that you just can't see coming.
Yeah.
This is probably the biggest curveball
Yeah.
anyone has ever had.
The carne.
Yeah.
She's very
I didn't-
entitled.
It's okay. I didn't catch on to what was going on as well until the moment of everyone else knows what's going on in the Netflix for me.
I still don't know what's going on.
I don't know. It was
Well, I mean, Carmen has never played D&D before we
Yeah.
started this
Yeah.
podcast, so
I don't know much. I'm a child baby.
Okay, so I sorted out, like, before we started this session, I sorted out the worst ones that would entirely break the game. As you hit this deck of cards out of her hand, they all land face down. The only
great.
one that lands face up is the King of Spades, which is Ruin.
Ooh.
You feel your armor getting hot. It starts vibrating intensely
Yeah.
and it falls to pieces. Your armor is gone, your money is gone, all your worldly possessions are gone, which are not magical.
Sorry.
honestly, you got off pretty damn well.
Yeah.
How perfect is that though for taste?
I'm just so mad now.
Is your necklace magic?
No.
Oh,
Do you have any magic items on you?
No.
Okay, so you're standing there in your nightgown.
Probably not.
well,
Just
should we
naked.
start naked?
I'm just
Yeah,
probably
pretty
naked.
much. Okay, so you're naked.
So that's fine.
And she's just like, well, that's certainly not how I expected to get you into this position, but, honey, would you mind giving her your cloak? She turns to the tall guy with the full plate armor.
Yeah.
He gives you a red cloak so you can cover yourself.
What material is this? Like what? Cotton?
It's 100% cotton, man.
Oh, that's disgusting.
It's made out of that one scratchy blanket. That
I'd rather be naked.
Oh, God. Just fuck me. Can't believe you rolled in that one. Like, you could have done so much better.
It's fine.
Oh, shit. You don't have any weapons on you now. You
That's
don't.
fine.
Like,
I'm a spellcaster.
Yeah, but
what's your AC now? Like 10? No, 10 plus dex.
no, it's yeah.
10 plus
Yeah, I
dex.
have to.
Do you have a spell focus? Like a focusing thing? Or did you just
That
use
was the
material?
necklace.
that was the necklace.
Yeah.
Whereas if
But-
it's a spell focus, then it would be magical. I'll let you keep
Oh,
it.
is it? Okay,
Yeah.
then yeah, sure.
Start
Okay.
naked.
It's not naked with the.
She's not stark naked then. She has a necklace on.
I have the necklace,
Beautiful.
guys.
Great.
Honestly.
So you two see this happening. Just a naked human, very pretty,
Yeah.
short, blonde.
I'm very confident. I'm not even shying away. I'm just naked.
I'm just gonna turn to you and be like, nice necklace.
I'll say it is. Nice. I'll say the same to you.
Thanks.
It's cute. Spiders.
Brilliant. She magically gathers all the cards and picks them back up and is like, you know, it's a real shame that you did that. You know, I could have really helped you along your way, but
I feel
guess that's
like
you.
the chances are I would have maybe picked that one anyway.
Yeah, there's like 20 cards here. so-
Exactly. 1 in 20 chance.
And
Do
you
you
rolled for that
understand
one.
math? Like, this is really your fault.
By the end of the
Oh, surely it
You
is.
didn't have to ask me. Why were you challenging me? Looking at me is a challenge. I'm tempted to
Shit. Like, I don't even know what
I'm
to do right
tempted to
now.
fight her.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up
Oh,
before
wait,
it
though.
gets too heated.
Yeah.
I'm
You don't
gonna
have any
step in
weapons.
front of
I have
her,
spells.
like
Yeah.
right in front of her, and be like, dear lady, I would like a reading.
Oh, would you now?
It's a scam. Your clothes are gonna fall off.
Sit down.
Don't do it.
Have another shot.
Sorry,
You
as
need it.
as DM, do you follow a god?
Yeah, I follow. What is his name? I can't say it.
Melvin.
Magere? Magerie? Magere.
Okay, we'll go with Magir.
Magere. God of
Magere.
meditation and order.
Meditation and order.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see another religious figure has joined our gang. So, meditation and order, I see by your necklace. Have you spoken to him recently?
Every morning.
Oh, quite devout, are we?
You
Then pull a big card. Okay, what you got?
King of Diamonds.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's good.
That's
That's
fine.
Just draw a good king.
That's Sun. Okay, so Sun, you gain 50,000 experience points. And a wondrous item, which will be this one,
Oh.
appears in your hands. And yes, you will be attuned.
Sweat, has she just leveled up?
She has just leveled up.
Oh, whoa.
Wow.
You see what can happen? Like, there's better ones. There's a card that gives you 3 wish spells.
I want to take another card, lady. What the fuck?
She's so bad though.
I'm just gonna look at her,
So
shrug, and sit down, and then throw another bit of water.
Beautiful.
Oh, that is amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
You gonna do it?
I mean,
No, I'm gonna step in front of him and be like, come on. What is this?
Sorry,
I'm gonna-
Daisy. You already took your shot.
I can take
You're
another
on there.
shot.
I'm gonna walk up to the puny human and push her to the side
What
and
the
sit down. I would like a reading.
Which god do you follow?
I believe in none.
Then you get none.
Oh.
Just say you follow my god.
I follow her god.
Deception check.
Listen. Ooh. Wait, that might be okay. We'll see.
I follow a god. I want another one. My god has 5 heads. I should
17
get
for
5
deception.
heads.
She rolled a nat 1.
I'm just gonna fist bump her.
She's just like, oh, well, I guess. Like, I don't usually do it for the same god twice, but,
No, not that
you
one.
know, you might as well.
Name.
I'm a lizard.
I think it is.
I got the jack of. Is that? That's.
That's
Clubs.
clubs.
Jack of clubs.
Okay.
Skull.
That can't be good.
Okay. You summon an avatar of death.
Oh.
A ghostly humanoid skeleton clad in tattered black robe and carrying a spectral scythe appears in the space of the DM choice, which will be right beside you.
Take the human.
And it attacks you.
Is it because I lied?
It probably is.
Sure, yeah, I'll say that. It's like, she can tell. She put the card on top.
She knows.
There's a certain sense of justice to that.
Yeah.
You know what? I accept my fate.
Let me just find the right page.
What would this be?
This guy's about to get smacked.
Oh, snap.
I can't find this.
What are you trying to find?
Because it's
Oh,
my
I think it.
thing.
Yeah. I
Oh,
think
it's a homebrew.
Yeah, it's a
It's
homebrew.
homebrew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can I
I'm
look at
just
that as
gonna
well?
put something.
I'll give it to you.
Marco, do you know?
Yeah, so it's in the magic items thing. Go D for deck of many things.
You get a swarm of bees? That is
Swarm of
sick.
bees?
Yeah, sting of the hive.
Dope.
You get to conjure a
Okay, so
swarm of
one more
spectral
page
bees
there.
and make range attacks.
I'm just gonna
Shoot their stingers.
They will die afterwards.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna say I have a staff of something.
At the end, there's just a bunch
Just
of
so
dead
that-
The
bees.
staff of Barry.
What?
Barry B. Benson.
Alright.
I'm sorry that everyone had to experience that.
You lying about believing in gods
Yep.
has surely made you draw this card,
Yep.
and a skeleton appears next to you, clad in a black wispy robe, which really doesn't really cover anything because it's just like strands.
Yeah.
It's like those beaded curtains.
Yeah.
It's like you can see everything.
They're more for the vibe.
Yeah.
He raises his great sword, points it towards you, and is like, You will fight me to the death.
Isn't he
Can
already
he?
dead?
And the
Oh,
bartender
yeah.
just calls out, Hey guys, not in here. Take it outside.
I'm gonna draw my great sword at the same time.
Yeah.
And as I do so, I'm gonna run my hand across it and slice open all the palm of my hand and cover my blade in my own blood.
Okay.
My blood will start to boil on the blade and it will start to shine gold. I accept your challenge.
The skeleton just turns back towards you after having looked at the bartender. It's just like, Yeah, how about we just move? It looks like they just had their floors polished. Let's move this outside.
I respect that.
Okay,
After
what's
you've already
your...
dripped blood on the floor.
Oh, it burned on the blade. It's fine.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
It's like, guys, I just mopped the floors this morning, okay? What's your hit point max?
I got 156.
Ooh.
156 divided
78.
78. Cool. Roll initiative. You guys are outside.
I'm
Okay,
gonna run behind him and go watch.
Okay.
Do I see this as well, or am I like far gone by
I
this
guess
time?
you would see it as you're like passing down the road.
I'd like to just stop the guy I'm walking. Hold on, let's just watch this, shall we?
Okay, sorry.
13 for initiative.
Oh, that's pretty decent. Okay.
I get no
It's-
pluses to it.
I'm going to be just lounging on the wall with like my leg up and just ready to watch this fight and waiting to see him just fuck up this dude.
I will
Which
have
one?
tried-
Fuck up who?
I don't really care. Someone.
Someone.
Okay.
Someone's gonna die.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So the avatar goes first.
Yep.
Wait, what is he rolling? D8. Do I do it? D8? Yeah, okay. Never mind. Okay, cool. So, Avatar comes swinging towards you with his... Oh, sorry. Spectral greatsword.
Oh.
And... What's your AC?
15.
Hold on. Wait. Marco? Question.
So near the bottom, it's got
Yeah.
bonus.
Yeah, it doesn't have like a plus to hit. So is it just the natural?
Through creature within 5 feet. Oh, it
It's just
automatically
natural?
hits.
Oh.
Wait, so it auto hits me?
It auto hits.
Oh,
It just
damn.
it sweeps a spectral scythe through a creature within 5 feet. Yeah, it automatically hits.
I feel like I'm gonna die.
Yeah, you might. Honestly, you might. Okay, so... Cool. You take 4 slashing damage and 5 necrotic damage.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
So 9.
Yep. Your turn.
Alright, so I will swing it. I'm going to, as I walk forward, I'm going to turn into like, kind of like a mist. I'm going to start like turning ethereal. Ethereal.
Yeah.
So like I'm looking like a ghostly visage, and I'm going to supernatural surge him. So I become a ghost. I can move through him and the other objects, and I get to attack 3 times this round.
Okay. Yep.
So the first attack, so I'm going to swing with my greatsword, is a 12 plus 9.
Hits.
Awesome. This does 2d6 plus a d8. 4, 5, 8, 9 plus Great Weapon Master, so plus 10, so 19, plus my Radiant damage, which is an extra 5.
For the plus 10, do you need to subtract 5 from your
Yes, that
hit
is
bonus?
with the
So it's-
negative to hit.
So you roll like the natural 17.
Oh, no, sorry, no. Oh, wait, 9. Okay, sorry, wait. Sorry, 16. Well, 16.
Total?
Yeah, sorry, 16 total to hit, my bad.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit? Okay, wait, I'll go again. That's a 4.
That will hit.
That will definitely not hit. I might even,
Doesn't hit, yeah.
I might not even be able to hit this guy. Yeah, I rolled terribly. And a 2.
Okay, so it's his turn again.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just shaking my head. What have I taught you?
The 4 people that were talking to you guys join you outside
Yep.
as he deals you 8 slashing and 5 necrotic.
Okay. So
Do you have immunity to either of those? Because I might just add them together for you.
I don't have resistance to those, no.
Okay, no resistance, no immunity.
No.
So I'll add them together for you next time.
Yeah, okay.
Great, that is your turn then.
Because I missed so severely last time, I'm not gonna big swing. I'll do small swings this time.
Okay.
All right. So first attack. I'm using different dice because that was a 3. Wait, you know what? I'm gonna use one of these ones. Awesome. 14 plus 9.
I have a question. When you turn into a mist, does
Yep.
that give your opponents disadvantage?
No. They can still hit me normally. It's just for my turn. So once I'm finished,
Okay.
I'm back to normal form.
Yeah.
So 14 plus 9.
Hits.
Okay, so this one will be. I get to re-roll the 2 for Great Fighter. So that's 9 points of slashing damage,
Yeah.
1 point of radiant damage. 6 points of radiant damage, and then an extra 5. So altogether it'd be 9 plus 6, 15 plus another 5. So 20 points of damage.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. And then for my... Oh no, so that would be me done this turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, that was only 2 attacks, is that right?
Yes. Because it only lasts for 1 turn, a spectral form. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to waste them all.
So
You also don't want to die though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'll just
Does it like count as cheating?
Well,
Who knows?
can, but then other stuff happens.
True.
okay, so seeing your misty moves,
Yep.
he decides to copy you, turns incorporeal, and appears just behind you.
Yep.
And he does 15 damage.
Cool. Awesome, no problem. And that's all he's doing for his turn?
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Yeah.
Alright, so my turn, I will go Shadow Form again.
Yeah.
My Supernatural Surge, and I'll see if I can get it this time. A 2, so that won't hit.
Yeah, no.
Look at us, man.
I am. 15 plus 9.
Yeah, hits.
So this will be, I get 3 rolls of 2. So that's 9 plus 4.
Yeah.
So 13 plus 5, well plus 10. So it'll be 23 points of damage.
Yep, brilliant.
Some of it radiant.
Does it have any?
Does it take anything extra against radiant damage?
Does it have any vulnerabilities?
No,
Maybe.
no,
Okay.
no, it doesn't. Sorry.
Cool. And then my third attack will be a 12 plus 9.
Yeah,
So-
hits.
For 10, 20, another 23 points of damage.
Woof. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
When I hit, I do damage.
Yeah.
But it's just getting there
Getting
to hit.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You can see that his left arm fully gets cleaved off, and he's
Yeah.
just standing there holding a great sword in one hand. He's like, I can still do this. I can fuck this guy up. And he goes after you. Ooh,
Yep.
damn. He got an 8 on his necrotic.
Yep.
So, as he swings and hits you with his necrotic spectral greatsword, you can see like these black flames shooting out and licking at your face.
Jeez.
And you take 14 damage.
Okay. Cool. No problem.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, in my turn, I won't go spectral, and I'll just attack twice.
Yep.
So the first attack is an 18 plus 9.
Hits.
This will be... I get to reroll the 1. So 5, 8 plus 7.
Finish him.
15, so 25 points of damage. So I'll just come in, I'll cleave through like his head, rib cage area, and then sweep back around and come up and cut through his like middle half. Yeah.
As you tear this guy to pieces, he just lets out a final sigh and he says, my task is done, and disappears. Wait, what was that? Was Skull.
So I'm still across the street watching this, right?
Yeah.
Can I go up to Hildren?
Yeah. Sure.
So I'll say to the guy next to me, just hold on one moment, please. I just have some business to attend to. And I'd like to go up to Hildren and say, my man, that was an excellent fight, but you're looking a bit damaged there.
I have taken substantial injuries. Substantial injuries.
Still learning the commentary.
Stand next to him, just.
I'm not very smart, okay?
I happen to have some greater healing potions if you'd care to buy some.
How much?
For one of these, hell, these normally set you back quite a bit, but I'd be happy to part with it for just 75 gold.
Why do I
Do me
feel
an
like
insight
he's scamming?
And a deception, please.
Ooh.
Because I'm standing next to him, could I also do an insight check?
Sure.
Insight is 17.
What'd you roll?
15 from me.
I got a 27 on my
Oh.
perception.
Whoa!
This is a legit greater healing potion.
Dang.
I feel like we can trust this man.
Yeah, I'd say you'd probably have
What
about
is
like
your name?
250
250 each or
gold.
together?
Yeah, each.
250.
I mean, you've been traveling for a
Yeah.
while.
The name's Jonathan Black, but if Jonathan's too long for it, you can just call me Nathan.
I'll call you Jay.
Jay will do as well.
I'll
I'd like to pass them. How many do you guys want to buy?
I'll buy one.
Cool. I'll pass him a bottle of like glowing golden liquid.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Thank you.
Oh, I should bring this up, by the way. If you ever want to do something which you don't want the rest of the party to know about, just like pass me a note.
Okay.
Okay.
Write it in the group chat.
Definitely.
Alright, I'll buy one as well.
Cool. Alright, I'll pass her one as well, and I'll take 150 gold from them.
Brilliant.
So I'm not gonna put it in
Making
my equipment.
stacks.
I'm not gonna put it in my equipment yet because I don't know if it actually is greater healing, but I'll write it down.
Yeah.
Seems legit.
Sure, man.
Cool.
I'm just standing outside naked.
Did you leave the cloak there?
Yeah, it was itchy. So just chilling.
A guard comes walking up to you and is like, Madam, are you aware that you are not fully clothed?
I'd like to minor illusion a cloak over her.
Is it just
It
as
has to be
itchy as the other
silk.
one?
Yeah, it has to be silk. Thank you.
It feels like air.
Feels like
Best
wearing
kind you
nothing
can
at all.
get. Yes, I am aware.
Oh, I see. Is this that new fashion from up north?
Absolutely. That'd be 50 gold for looking.
Oh, my apologies. I'll avert my gaze.
Too late, you've already looked.
He just like scrambles in his pockets and like, I don't earn that much.
Well,
in a
how much
year.
do you have on you?
He gives you like 3 gold.
That's fine. You may go now. I now have 3 gold to my name.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm gonna go up to the guy that just gave me 3 gold and I'm gonna give him 3 gold.
Oh, what a kind donation to the King's Guard.
I'll take a swig of this so-called greater healing potion.
I have just like ran away and
Oh.
gone with that other guy again.
Does the minor illusion go with you?
Yeah, it does. The cloak just like rips off your body and like trails along 30 feet behind me.
Brilliant. So those 3 guys that were in that in-depth discussion did follow you out, and so did the grinning lady. And the tall guy in the full armor just drops his helmet and is like, that was decent.
Average.
That is the usual response I get.
So tell me, lad, what brings you to these parts?
We were just passing through and noticed mourning,
Death.
destruction.
You know, it happens all the time in these tiny colonies. My lady here and I, he points to the grinning woman, says, we actually came to relax a bit on the beach. As you can see, the beach is quite luxurious here. But she's been too preoccupied telling tall tales to everyone and trying to convince people that, you know, colonization is not the way to go. Whereas I personally think this is just the natural order of things. Things need to be subdued. Nature needs to be controlled.
Amen,
Wow.
I was just about to say I agree, and
I kind of just stare at him and then look down at myself, being a huge lizard, and just stare
Yeah,
at
it's quiet.
just glare at him.
The grinning lady comes up to him and is like, darling, please, you're fucking this up. I had this mysterious aura going and you've just ruined it.
I'm gonna go up to the grinning woman and say, thank you for the stuff.
Yeah,
Much
well,
appreciated.
it is not I who gives them out. It is the gods.
And what exactly is your name?
Damn. Shit. Right. Yeah. Sorry.
That was no name.
Marco kindly gave me his list of names. You can call me Tamika if you want.
Tamika Flynn.
Sure.
And you are a
Cleric of the highest order, surely.
I don't believe that.
Tamika the cleric.
Hmm.
I am indebted.
She turns to you, Daisy, and says, "You know, I see that you were not very believing at first, but seeing as we share a common god, how about you try to pick another card?
Okay.
Let me just shuffle.
Could be a good one.
If it's ruin again, I'm gonna laugh.
Oh, no, I
Well,
took this
nothing's
out.
happened, so.
My
know,
hair
my-
falls off.
My
three
3
gold!
gold pieces.
So I shuffled and I did remove the ones that we already drew, so.
So I can't get the bee stinger?
Nope.
No.
Sorry, I tapped the mic. It's the Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts.
That sounds dangerous.
Oh, that's good.
Oh.
You say that, but I don't believe you.
That's fine. I've got a good deception roll.
Do I get? Yeah, exactly. It's what you said. It's like rune 2.
You do not get the bee stinger, but you drew the card Key, which gives you a rare or rarer magic weapon.
Oh, a weapon!
It
means it cover my boobies.
What kind of weapon did you normally wield?
A mace and or a light crossbow.
Mace. Like, you're gonna be proficient in it either way.
Oh yeah. What is that?
So I'll give you this one.
Ooh, what is that?
Ooh.
Ooh, a sort of dehydration. Cursed.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. I think I've actually seen this, yeah.
Wait, this sounds like a bad one. I don't want this. It's cursed.
It's not cursed against you.
Oh, it says the wielder.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, hold on. Let me amend it. Because I read it differently. Hold on.
Yes, that
I
one.
suffer points of exhaustion every
wow.
day.
But the more people you kill, you suck like the moisture out of them.
Is
and then,
it?
yeah, it's,
I didn't read
yeah.
the next part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just cursed.
not all cursed weapons are inherently bad. Like, it can be like,
Yeah.
oh, you can't get rid of it or anything, but they can be
It
quite
just keeps
beneficial to
coming
you
back to
sometimes.
me.
Yeah.
Not with that one. I can't drink anything.
Yeah.
Oh.
You
It
have
No
to.
way.
turns to
alcohol.
sand.
Yeah. You have to like kill people.
Oh,
and
thanks.
all that
And
stuff.
drink
Yeah.
their blood.
Yeah, basically. It like sucks all the water out of them.
That actually sounds
So I become a literal blood hunter then.
Ooh.
Or you'd be a water hunter, I guess.
Yeah.
Here you go. So it will give you a point of exhaustion now, unless you kill a creature in a 24-hour period.
24 hour, okay. The sword drains. Ooh, piano.
And it doesn't have to be any specific type of creature. It can be like
Okay, okay.
a rabbit.
I mean, let's say at least half challenge rating.
Okay. It's like a feral
okay.
rabbit.
Yes,
Feral
sure.
rabbit, yeah.
A
Is
jackalope.
there like
I like to make an extra
rabies
attractive.
nearby? Can we go killing like rabid squirrels?
It's terrifying.
I was just gonna kill a person, but I mean.
I mean, you
To
can
reach
just
their own.
become executioner, you know?
Yeah.
Who says I'm not
You know, it's
already?
actually quite a good weapon. It's good. You get to crit on both 19 and 20.
That's really good.
Says the grinning lady to you. It's like, I'm not being meta at all, but like, it's a good weapon.
Ooh, it is. I'll take that.
What is
Oh.
this meta she speaks?
I'll
Oh,
just
it is,
hold it in my hand.
The meta I speak of is, meta is from the perspective of the gods, and not that I have a godly perspective, but wink, wink, nudge,
Super
nudge.
meta.
I know some guys.
Yeah, I'm just holding it. Do you want to hold this for me? Just hold it. I'll take it when I need to use it.
Sure. I'll take the sword.
Cool. heal, so he
Okay.
suffers the point of exhaustion.
So in 24 hours, if you don't kill anything with the sword,
But you
will
need to
suffer
give it
a point.
I
back.
pretend to go. I go to swing at Daisy. Is it
So rude. Yeah, it's Daisy.
Yeah, I go to swing at Daisy, but I stop just before it hits her.
I start crying.
Oh, this has gotten quite emotional. Let
Let's take the
us.
sword back. You can't use this. It's mine.
I'll just give it back.
Can I roll to see if I've sold any of my
Fake potions.
anti-melancholy potions?
Roll me a D.
Do you want to do like a deception check or something?
Roll me a D12,
D12, okay.
and then do a deception check.
That's a 2 on the D12.
Okay.
It's only a 12 on the deception.
You probably sold it to that Mervyn guy.
Cool. So I've got another 15 gold.
Yeah.
Dope.
But you sold 2.
Oh no, that was the against crime potion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I am honestly doing not too bad. It's been a good week for me. And business is just looking up, so I'm happy.
Right.
Coming up black.
Yeah.
So the 4 guys turn back and go inside, and the tall armored guy looks back to you guys and is like, little Miss, what's her name? Daisy, darling. It's
Yeah.
Daisy.
Yeah.
Daisy, how about you join us at the bar? We have some pints of ale to go around.
I guess so. Since I'm now a commoner.
Is she still naked?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm still naked. But I have a sword now.
You're holding it like this.
You're not naked
with the
where it
curve.
counts.
Yeah, I'm just like chilling at the.
Nice.
I guess somehow put it like through my necklace so it balances. I look like
This is so precarious.
I'm like an exotic dancer, very dangerous.
Brilliant. So you all go to the bar. What do you guys do?
A soul.
They never asked the weird ones. I guess we'll just
I
like.
never finished my water.
We'll just walk back into the bar and sit down.
Okay, great. Jonathan, what do you want to do?
Yeah, I guess I'll go to the bar as well so I can celebrate my good fortune. And then I guess as soon as I see them still in the bar, I just find a shady corner.
So you're on the opposite side of the bar?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Wait, quick question. When he drank his potion, did it
Oh.
leak?
Oh no, I was saying, can I drink my potion?
Oh, yeah, can
Oh.
can he?
Yeah, you can
Yes.
get it if you want.
Yeah,
I can
sure.
stop you.
I'll give it a go. I'll have a swig of the greater healing potion.
Yeah, I mean it tastes a bit sweet and it gives you like you feel like it gives you a little boost of energy.
This is not a greater healing potion. So what is it?
It's iced coffee.
Wow.
That's amazing.
So the sugar and the caffeine, you know, really.
You gonna tell me that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, remind me to go find him later. Is it useless?
Okay. So Daisy, you're at the bar with the 4 people.
Yeah.
And they go back to their discussion of what would be the right way to challenge this problem of a murderous bastard going around disemboweling children and wives.
Classic.
So what is your opinion on this theory?
Death comes for all, eventually.
Praise be. Ain't that the truth, says the grinning woman.
But as well, it will then also come to the one disemboweling. And who's to say that we shall not be the Deathbringers? Or you guys, I don't know. I'm not just a part of your group now. I feel like I am.
Death is really a beautiful thing, and it should be celebrated as such. So is hatred. I mean, you just kind of feel it deep in your soul, and that's why I agree with you, Sargon, that this is really... and she looks to the tall, great axe-wielding woman,
The older one.
and is like, we should stir the hatred in this village, make them rise up and bring down their challenger.
Can we hear this?
Yeah.
Where's it?
Okay. We can do that. I'm still naked though.
Well, we can change that, surely.
We don't have to. I'm just.
I mean, you got 3 gold on you. Surely you can buy some.
Where am I keeping this 3 gold?
I don't know. How brave are you?
I'd like to minor illusion some clothes on her again, but I want to make her like a clown outfit, like, complete with a red squishy nose and everything.
Shit.
How
There's
far
not,
away
like-
are you?
Yeah.
30 feet.
30 feet.
I'm
You
gonna
can
take
do a
my sword.
perception check if you'd like.
My sword of dehydration.
Mm-hmm.
I feel exhausted and I don't want to be that way anymore. Can I see?
Give me a perception check and you give me a stealth.
Okay.
I won't kill you.
This was
Don't
not,
worry. It's 15 for me.
15 on stealth.
Roll off.
Okay. Nat
Oh.
20.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so he's just like tucked behind the bar, and the
Great.
barman is just like looking at him like, dude, this is staff only. There's a sign right there.
As she like turns and steps with her feet, I'd like to make like a squeaking sound as she steps with the minor illusion.
Because we're sitting at the bar.
Perception checks, please.
You gotta beat a 22.
So I can't see him.
You can't see him.
Okay.
16 plus 9.
Wow.
14.
I'm on a 25.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll say the 25 does it.
I gotta stop over to the bar, lean over, and then grab him and pick him up. From the
Oh,
other side of the
shit.
bar.
Howdy.
What's your strength modifier?
+4. So
Decent.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can probably do that.
yeah, I'm gonna pick him up and then just pull him into my face.
Slow down there, partner.
I can't. I'm full of caffeine.
He is caffeinated.
Take the great healing that I got.
Well,
Give
are you folks not happy with your purchases? I mean, unfortunately, with
Take it up
some
with the
people,
FDA.
it's a very slim chance. But occasionally they don't work as they should, and I think it's something to do
I'm
with.
gonna take it, pop off the cork, and start pouring it like onto his head.
Hey, guys, come on. The bar was clean.
I just got my Stetson newly cleaned. It's now you got all coffee on it. I mean, greater healing potions, of course.
The money.
Uh,
Now. Can I intimidate him?
Yeah.
You should.
You don't do any saves for intimidation, do you?
charisma.
Just intimidated.
Now
that
the
would be
17.
a 22.
Yep.
Wow.
You're very intimidated.
Not by the lizard, but by the.
Look,
By the young lady.
I don't want no trouble. It's just I'm trying to make a living here for my wife and kid. It's just I'm just trying to do the best I can. I'll give you half back. How about that?
Don't believe him. He doesn't have a wife. I just assumed.
I mean, you did drink his coffee, so. It says the barman.
I'm gonna look at the barman and intimidate him too. Just with my eyes. 18.
Yeah, that does it. And he just shrinks off, fills your water glass.
The money. Now.
Right, of course. I charged you guys 75 gold. Here's 75 gold right back. No hard feelings, none at all.
We bought 2, dimwit.
Yeah, I feel like it was more than that.
Of course, I'm just gonna charge you for the cost of the bottles and the liquid inside, and after all is squared and all is said and done, you'll be getting 120 gold back your way.
Did you see what he did to death?
That was mighty impressive.
Would you like that done to yourself?
I would not.
Free of charge.
Sure. How about you fine folks take your money and we leave on good terms.
The chick with the cornrows at the end of the bar is just like pounding the bar, saying, "Kill him, kill him, kill him."
Do you give us the other
Yeah, I
75?
give him back that money.
You can release him now.
Okay, I'll drop him behind the bar.
Aww.
Do I still look like a clown?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's concentration, isn't it?
So I'm naked again?
Yeah, I think so.
You just like
This
flashing
is
from
a
naked
rough.
to
People are
black.
like, what's happening with this chick?
You're a naked strobe light.
Not concentration?
It's not concentration.
Okay,
So what is he? She's.
I'll give her one of those big fancy ball gowns that like poofs out at the bottom.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Nice. What color is it?
Yeah, it's a midnight
Make it
blue.
blue. Make it pink.
Midnight blue's not really my color.
I turn it like a light sky blue.
Yeah, it's
And then I turn it green.
We go sit back down and I take another just. Like, shush, what's shush? What was I gonna say?
a shot.
Shot of water, thank you, across my shoulder.
Nice.
Great.
Do I see that? Do I see her just throw water away?
I mean, eventually you'll see it. So.
Just puddles around.
So what's the deal with these three people? Are they still?
They're gods, they're totally gods.
They're chatting with each other.
Nice. Good job.
Fish chatter.
I just lost $150. 150
Oh,
gold.
boo-hoo.
And my two bottles.
You probably have the glasses back.
Yeah, like I
Right.
right. it and then I just put it down. Like you can take them.
Okay, I just lost 150 gold, the liquid that was inside the bottles, and now my Stetson is wet and full of coffee.
Yep.
Don't you have prestidigitation? You can fix that.
True, I'll just dry it off and clean it. Problem solved. I'm magic. Point is, I still lost 150 gold, so I want to go up to these guys and
Well,
say...
we both gained and lost it in like 10 minutes.
Shush, 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 shush.
That's true.
Negativity bias, okay? This is... So I'd like to go up to these people and say, now I hear there's someone to be held accountable for these murders. Does there happen to be some sort of bounty on their heads?
Well, the crown has not laid out a bounty as such, but be
Well,
assured that there would be great things offered. And also, there's what the thief stole.
I'm sorry, he stole something?
Oh, he did.
And pray tell, what would that be?
Well, you see, the governor is the one that keeps all of the magical artifacts which were bestowed on him by the queen from back home, as I'm sure you'll know. Sorry, the king from back home.
Of course, I have a long and steeped history with this place. I know everything there is to know about this town.
Yes, quite. So this, well, it seems to have been robbery gone awry, as they say.
In my experience, robberies that go wrong don't typically result in disemboweling.
Well, this short fella is as high as he can reach.
Fair enough. I sympathize with him.
So yeah, he goes on to describe to you this magical item, which seems to be an intricately woven necklace mixed with diamonds, lace, and some sort of magical ability. He's not quite sure.
Okay. Pretty dangerous things, but cool.
Oh, it's worth quite a lot of platinum.
And you find folks being so concerned with being so concerned with justice and its implementation. I'm sure you would be willing to give a reward out of your own pocket for anyone that could bring this man to justice.
Well, I certainly would. I don't know about her. He nods over to the corner lady.
Mm-hmm.
I think she'd rather just,
Kill him.
well, no, she doesn't do it herself. She just likes to watch.
Well, one man's purse is all I need access to. If I bring this man to justice, you'll give me some reward for it?
Oh, certainly. Might even give you a bar of platinum if you'd.
And consider it done. Just a couple of questions. Who is this man? Where is he? What does he look like?
Well, he's a halfling, as I'm sure you've gathered, by the shortness of him.
I'm sorry, I resent the reduction of all of the small folk to one single race. There are a lot of folks that are smaller than you, and only one of those species is a halfling.
He's an actual halfling.
I don't know. He could have been a gnome, he could have been a goblin, he could have been,
Hobgoblin.
sure.
They're a bit tall.
Yeah.
But like he was
Crippled
crouching
hobgoblin.
though. The child.
Yeah, so he's a halfling, generally found, not sure if you really want to find him, but he has been out clubbing in the woods, you know, with all those spring breakers. He nudges you.
So he needs to
Guys.
be killed, right? This is what we're, you know, that he needs to be killed.
So,
Brought
yeah.
to justice, I believe.
So killed.
Murdered.
No. The justice I seek is the fulfillment of the law, which is to be determined by a jury of his peers
But if he died,
along the way.
On transit.
just
Then
while
you'd have
on
to
the
find
way
somebody
to
else
justice.
to pay you.
I'm sorry, are you folks trying to get in on my reward?
Listen, dude, you can keep your reward.
That works for me.
But
Continue.
if
A
he
reward
happens
which
to
you
die,
A reward which you'll only get if he's delivered alive.
Can you be missing limbs?
A tongue. Some ears.
can the people
Let's-
around him die?
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Okay, that's
I
good.
mean, but the justice shall be done here. Please don't dismember him entirely. I mean, a tongue, that's fine, but if he's missing
Like a
arms and
finger.
legs, you know, that's kind of the justice that we need to deal.
I'd like to make it clear to the rest of y'all, and I look at the other three adventurers, and I say, this man is mine. I invoke the sacred right of dibs. So, if y'all are trying to get up in my business and mess with my reward, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to intervene. That being said, if y'all are willing to work on the same team, then I'm happy to have you.
Okay.
That was easy.
You sure you're not gonna just kill the man?
I want to kill that man.
Dope. That's all I need.
Tamika comes over to you and whispers in your ear. You know, Daisy's ear.
Right, yeah.
You know, I would have some pretty cool stuff if you brought him to me dead. She winks at you back.
He will be brought alive, don't worry.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Can I roll insight on that?
No.
Nick, I'd try and.
Sure.
So insight from me and deception from.
I'll do deception for Tamika.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry. On
On me.
on Daisy saying that she's
Oh,
willing
yeah.
to bring
Okay,
him
yeah,
alive.
sure.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Just have a...
Oh, I actually had a decent plus on my insight, but I got a 9. So
Okay,
no,
yeah, no,
that's-
14.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I'm so happy we can all be working on the same team.
that's great. Does anybody have
Clothes.
armor?
Is there
I'm looking at the lady with the braids.
is there like an armorer in town that
You
we've seen?
know, I do think I have like a spare leather armor.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just get my duffel bag.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, she goes off.
Are we gonna do this without getting paid?
We can find payment in some form.
That's your own business, but I'm taking this reward.
We can also take his legs.
And eat them?
That
Preferably.
I don't appreciate that as much. I'd like to remain in firm contact with all of my limbs and appendages.
What about healing potions that actually work?
Ooh.
Sure, I've got some healing potions here,
I don't
and I
believe
pull out some glass bottles of various assorted liquids.
Or we could just take a third of the platinum and buy ones that work.
I mean, that might work, but we'll see when we get there.
A
Okay.
third of the platinum or no deal.
Look, I can do this myself. I don't need your help.
Can you
It's just
ice
a-
coffee?
It's just a just a common halfling. Just happens to be running around in the woods.
That disemboweled and somehow got into the governor's house.
It ain't hard to get into the governor's house.
Have you gone in there before?
Well, it is unlocked
Sure.
for most of the time.
I've had tea with the governor upon my arrival. Good old salty tea.
Well, it is the fashion down here.
So weird.
Tamika turns to all of you and and says to you, well, I do have to say that while halflings in general are some really mewling folk and easy to slay, this particular halfling is a rather strong sorcerer, and you will surely, even the four of you, not be able to defeat him as you are. I suggest you ask the natives for their blessing. Their blood crown.
Ooh.
It'll give you the edge that you require.
Is it drugs? Sounds like drugs.
It
I mean-
sounds like drugs to me.
The peer pressure is what I'm talking about.
The tall, armored guy says, oh, I'm sorry, did I not make this clear before? The halfling is the guy that's selling drugs. He's the guy that's like handing out MDMA at all of the spring fests.
Sorry, you were saying he's likely to have a stash on him?
Odds are.
Right, here's how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna take the reward, you guys are gonna take the stash. Call it even.
Or we can switch that.
I don't need drugs. I need money to buy a plot of land for my wife and kid.
I mean, you're selling stuff anyway.
You could
To
sell
make
the
money.
stash.
I don't want to be selling drugs. That's more hassle than it's
So you'd
worth.
rather be a barista for the rest of your life.
It's an honorable profession.
It is a good life, says the bartender.
I'm thinking about opening up my own place and kind of like wearing my hair in a top knot, and then I've got the beard for the kind of that hipster vibe. So
I tell you what, you give us a third of the platinum and you get to go home to your wife and kids with legs.
That sounds like a good deal.
You get to keep
I'm gonna be
the
honest,
drugs.
it doesn't sound like a bad deal.
Yeah, right?
It'll be fine.
I'll take the drugs.
Sure, she can take the
Not
drugs.
even gonna sell them, just having them.
Sure, I think we can make this work.
Brilliant. So Tamika gives you some directions as to where to find the natives.
Mhm.
And on that note, we will end this episode. So, Marco, how do we do endings?
You're the one that always does the outros. So, thanks for listening, guys. You can follow us on Instagram, and I think we're on Twitter now.
Yeah, not very active on Twitter, but I should.
Anyway, both of those are at Errithum, that's ERRITHUM. Or if you want to send us a message, you can contact us at errithum.podcast@gmail.com. I guess that's it. Be sure to like or favorite or subscribe or whatever. I don't know, we're on so many different platforms now. Just do whatever it is you do on that platform. And we'll be back with another episode next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.